Attempting to narrate this video. Today is September the 24th, the year 2000, and this is the 50th anniversary of the Church of the Nazarene that we're celebrating. The charter was given on July the 2nd in 1950, and the first pastor was Reverend Sylvan and Lucille Sherrill, 1950 to 1952, and the church started as a result of a revival meeting at the Methodist Church in St. John. As you see on the pictures, the top there on the left is the church as it originally was when the Sherrills came. To the right of that is the old post office building and also the phone building in the town of Ewan. It looks a little in disrepair. Down below there is a picture of the Sherrills. I don't know who the others are near the car, and of course that other picture is a little larger picture of the church originally.
Yep, it's on.
The next pastor then was Reverend Eugene and Sally Morell, and this is the original parsonage, which was the old Tolly Thomason house. And as you will notice, that we have an addition onto the church. And the Morells were responsible for that project. And here is a group of the folks that were in the church at that time. Okay.
Yeah, what's it? You got just right on down with.
And of course, this here is a larger blown-up picture of the church after the little annex was put on there. 56, we have Ellis and Velma Cox. They were still in the old parsonage. And here are some various pictures of the folks. And no changes were made in the church at that time. Of course, was Howard and Geraldine Hopkins. And they just drove a little ways down from the farm there for a while, and then they moved into the original parsonage. That was the Thomason house. As you can see the picture of it there. The church, if you will notice, has a little change here on the foyer entrance.
You got it? Is that it?
Yeah, okay. And we're here. In 1960 through 62, Reverend Vernon and Myrtle Lee. Brother Lee was a military man, stepped out of the military and became our pastor for 2 years. And they also lived in the old parsonage. And of course the church remained about the same. There was no building projects went on during his ministry. Okay, now 1962 to 1963, we called Tom and Pat Neese. They came to us right out of seminary. They also lived in the old parsonage, and as you'll see, the church does not have any more building onto it. Tom has gone on in the church denomination to be the coordinator or the head of the evangelism and missionary outreach for the United States and Canada. We were fortunate enough to see him last week in Spokane. He had a seminar there, but he was not able to attend, and he sends his regrets to the folks that he wasn't able to be here. Niece left, and we had Tom and Catherine Weatherby, and they were here for 4 years, 63 through 67, and we enjoyed a ministry with them. Of course, the church remains pretty much the same during that ministry. When the Weatherbys left, then we had called Ellis and Linda Castor, and they came from Arlington, Oregon. to us with as you can see, a little family. And Ellis was a builder and a jack of all trades. He did everything. As you can see that we have the old parsonage, and in his years here, 10 years here, you can see now that we have a new parsonage, and Ellis was greatly responsible for, well, he was responsible for getting that nice facility together for a park. Okay, now as you can see, the church on the outside remained the same. However, during Ellis's ministry, there was a lot of remodeling done inside. Okay, after the ministry of the Casters, then came to us Wally and Pam Pentecost, and they also had a new family coming. As you can see, the children were very small, and they were here for a number of years. And while they were here, we started a sunrise service at Rock Lake, and in their ministry was the beginning of that. Now you can also see that we have added greatly on to the church and gave us this nice fellowship room here. It's interesting to note that these little babies here have grown up to be big, from 6 foot on up to about 6'7", and great kids. Their mark in the world too. Then in 1987 and 1990, we called the Sherwoods out of seminary to us, and we had a beautiful short ministry with them. And as you can see, while they were here, we did some work on the roof of the church. I wouldn't say that they raised the roof. They helped us put it on, though. And here are a couple of busy harvesters here. That's son-in-law Gary Newton and Bob Sherwood. He worked for us in harvest. Now we have from 1990 through 91 a short ministry with the Flowers family, Bob and Pam Flowers. And they have gone on then to and are now in Alaska. And as you can see here, they have one child of their own, and they had adopted 2 minority children. Then we called Ed and Pat Miller in 1991 and 93 and had a short ministry with them. And then, guess what? In 1993 through 1998, the Hopkins came back and were our pastors. They lived in Lewiston, and they would drive up on Wednesday and go back to Lewiston on Sunday evening or Monday morning, depending on road conditions. And we enjoyed having them with us again for 5 years. On to our present pastors, Gerald and Theresa Hampton. We have 2 beautiful children, and they came to us from out with the Hamptons. Can you tell by that where we're at?
Yeah.
Can you tell by looking there where we're at?
Hopkins?
No, with the Hamptons.
Well, I'm not over there. Are you through here?
Yeah, I'm through with Hopkins. Okay, we had I called into the Hamptons from, now we have called the Hamptons, Gerald and Theresa, and they have 2 beautiful children. And they came to us from Riverton, Wyoming, and are current pastors. And that brings us pretty much up to date on the pastor situation at the Ewan Church. Okay, now as you can see here, and this was our 25th anniversary celebration in 1975, and that was during the ministry of Ellis and Linda Castor, and we're happy that they're able to be with us today to celebrate the 50th. Okay, now you just say what you want. And here we are here at the 25th anniversary, October the 26th of 1975. And maybe if the pictures are clear enough, you can pick out a few people who you might know. The pastors I see that are here are Ellis Castor, Howard Hopkins, and Mr. Sylvan Sherrill, who was also the founding pastor of the church. And I believe that these out here, the pastors down
Okay,
here.
go hit them again, see? Hit them again, and then they'll do that dropping over, or leave it alone.
Okay, yeah, leave it alone. Okay, here we have, in this picture here, Roland and Marilyn Simon, Harold and Linda Lindhag, Violet Clark, the Sherrills, Howard and Geraldine, and Annabelle Hopkins. The trio from, I believe they were from the Spokane First Church, and that's been a while ago, and I don't recall what their names are.
That's it.
Yeah. Here we have Harold Lindhag, Ellis Castor, Annabelle Hopkins, and Howard and Reverend Sherrill. And next picture over is myself, Bud Wagner, Reverend Sherrill, and Ellis Castor. Down here we have Ron Schuster, apparently is singing a solo, and Eileen is playing the piano. And down here we just have a group of the people who were at the occasion. Here we have Ellis Castor, and apparently he is leading the singing. He looks like he's really into it. The bookmark that we passed out on that day, 25 years of God's blessing. Picture of the 25 years. I see Ellis and Velma Cox are in that one also, so they made it. Reverend Cratchford, who was our district superintendent, is also one that's in that picture. We have some people who are, looks like we're having a dinner, and that's what Nazarenes do, maybe you will recognize some of those folks. Here with just a few of the people visiting. Hiram and Violet Clark here, they haven't been in the picture before. But you know them, they were charter members and real faithful to the church for many years. Down below we just have some folks that are visiting there, and the pastor is reading something, and must be a little humor involved there, having a good time.